I personally like to get involved with planning cases for patients, especially if they either want to or need to change their smile. Let me show you a case here where this patient's teeth are chipped and unsightly, and of course they aren't straight either. And so since that combination happens, we can design his smile ahead of time to replace everything with porcelain veneers. Smile creation, we call it. This is that same patient after we've done the diagnostic wax-up. Now, a diagnostic wax-up is like an architectural model of what we want to achieve. And I can bring the patient then right in here, we often do that, and we look at the wax-up and say, do you like the smile? Would you like something changed? And we can actually change one side and see what it looks like, and then change the other side accordingly if that is more desirable. What this gives us is a three-dimensional model that we use then to build the provisionals or the temporary crowns or veneers. So after I prepare the patient's mouth, we use this as a template and we build it right on their teeth while they're still numb so that they have plastic teeth to work with until we get the final porcelain done. Once the patient then comes back, we check their gums, make sure they're staying healthy, and then we can make any changes in the mouth very carefully and easily without local anesthetic until the patient is pleased with the way their smile looks. Once that happens, we take an impression of the patient-approved provisionals, and Mark uses that when he creates his porcelain work so that there's no surprises. We call it belts and suspenders dentistry. No surprises on the day of getting the new work, except that now the teeth being made with lifelike porcelain simply glow much better than the temporaries, although the temporaries don't look bad. That way we're able to get what the patient really wants, and we call that a smile sensation.
Wonderful. And comparison contrast that to maybe somebody who sends their work overseas or gets their bridge work done in a different country.
A lot of dentists send their work overseas. A lot of dentists inadvertently send their work overseas. They send it to a U.S., maybe a local laboratory. That laboratory will turn around and send it to a third world country to get the work done. And many times the dentist doesn't even know the quality of work that they're getting. But it's, on the day of delivery, it's surprise time. It's what some lab technician sitting at a bench far away from the patient has decided that smile should look like, instead of the patient participating in developing their own smile.
Are there any dangers about the content inside of the bridge work as well that they should be aware of when it's outsourced?
We haven't used metal under crowns for 12 or 13 years now, ever since that Swiss technology finally became available in this country. In this country, we've, ever since that technology has been available, it's a Swiss technology, has been available in this country, we use that exclusively. So we no longer use metal under anything. And that means if the gum moves a little bit, it's not going to show a dark line. That's one of the big problems of old-fashioned dentistry. We simply don't have that problem anymore.
So when they do outsource, they need to be aware that they might get old-fashioned dentistry.
Absolutely.
And a true advantage to this location.
Experience really speaks to what kind of result you can get. And paying attention to the best technologies, not just the latest, but the best. They have to be tried and true. Things are changing rapidly. It's the doctor's responsibility to stay current, and we try and do that through extensive continuing education.